hell that was. Hey there, hi there, ho there, you right there. You know I'm talking to you. It's Miss Joy. How you guys doing today? We are here for another Monday. I hope everyone had a blessed Monday. Whew, did I have a busy Monday? And of course, anytime something will go wrong, it'll go wrong when you're live. So my tablet is not working right correctly right now. No excuses. But I just want to make sure everybody can see everything. And of course, I want to welcome in our special guest. That's the replay audience. Thank you so very much for coming in, replay audience. You're very special to me. And I want to make sure you know that not only is this live and my conversation for the people that are live in here, but it's for you also. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Please consider and subscribing to my channel. Like the channel, touch the bell notification because I do upload video every Monday. Not Monday, I do come live every Monday. That's what I was saying. Okay. We got a lot to get through today, and I'm hoping we can get through everything. I am so excited. I know you guys can see my table. I don't know if you can see. Let me turn this around so you can see if you can see that. This is a brochure from the African American Quilters of Los Angeles. I was able to go to my first Quilters Guild meeting yesterday. And when I tell you what a time, the only thing was missing was the alcohol because I had a ball. I mean, I had a ball. The African American Quilters of Los Angeles. They meet right here in Inglewood. Isn't that great? Oh my God. And I want to give them a shout out. And they'll be putting on a quilt show next November. Can't give you any information yet. It's still kind of, let me see, make sure you guys can see this. It's still kind of hush hush and everything is up in the air. But I'm asking for my West Coast people to come out and support because they're supporting us. Now, from what I understand, I'm going to be getting some blocks from them. But I will tell you, yesterday, as my first time there, a young lady, they have something they called, let's go back to put it back over here to me. They have something that they call the show and tell. Okay. And show and tell was, show and tell is whatever they have to show, because I actually got a chance to show. Oh my God, I'll tell you about that too. So much information. Okay. So show and tell, and they showed different things they made, different things they're doing. It was a whole big old excitement. One of the ladies said, "We only come for the show and tell." But anyway, one young lady got up and she had 6 quilts to show. And when I tell you these were the most beautiful quilts I had ever seen, I mean, the whole thing, everybody that got up and showed a quilt, it was just totally awesome. I mean, awesome. But she had 6 and she went through, okay? And when she got through folding them up and trying to, let the next person go up and everything, she came over to me with all them shit twisted. She said, "Pick one." I said, "Huh?" She said, "Pick one." I said, "What do you mean?" She said, "Pick one. Whichever one you pick, you can have whatever one, whichever one you could. I said, "You're kidding." He said, "No, pick one." And I picked one. So I'm here to show you guys what I picked. It's a king size, and I don't know if I'll be able to show everything to you because it is so humongous. But this is one side of it. This is the back. Can you guys see it? Okay, I can't even see my chat yet. I forgot to turn my chat on. This is the back side of the quilt. Okay. Now You know what? Let me see if I can go in here and turn off this background so I can make sure you guys oh, I don't want to mess nothing up here. Y'all know Miss Joy. She might let me see, go over here to let's go to video. I don't think that's where I was supposed to be, y'all. Let's close that out. Okay. It should be right here where it's asking me about what camera. We on the right camera, but I'm trying to turn off my background. Okay, well maybe let's see if this is it. I know if I okay, no, it's asking me to put up another image. And y'all don't want to see them images. Go away. Okay. So let's try again. Okay, local video. Let's see what that does. Local video, it got a sad face. It says upload a video. No, we don't need to upload nothing. I'm just trying to turn this background off so you guys can see this quilt, at least see one half of it. Okay, maybe you guys can see this. Can you see that? I know you can see it on the table. It has these humongous stars on it, and then it's all different color stars, and the colors around here, the border. Oh my God, I just have to wait till you guys can really see it. But anyway, she gave me this quilt, and I'm going to guard it with my life. But I wanted you guys to know that Miss Joy is part of, and I joined their membership. Okay, I joined their membership. So Miss Joy is a part of the AAQLA, African American Quilters of Los Angeles. Okay, I think they have something like 94, 98 members. They were counting what number that I made up. Okay, so that being said, I want to show you guys this. I think I showed it to you last week, but I want to make sure you guys see it good here. You guys see this? Okay, let's see. Which way can y'all see it? You know, this thing is getting on my nerve here. Hold on just a moment. Okay, this is the Miss Joy's quilting and fussy cut ruler. So we have 1 inch, 1.5, 2 inch, 2.5, 3 inch, 4 inch, 4 inch and 5 inch. Okay. So it's a 12-inch ruler going down the side. It has my email. So I showed this during their show and tell, and I will be putting this on my website. But just for the record, it's $30 plus shipping. So I got to get it weighed and stuff and see how much shipping is, and we'll go from there. Okay, so it's $30 plus shipping, and I think that's pretty much a fair price because I went and looked at a whole lot of rulers in this category, and they were up in the 60s. So you're actually getting what is this? 5, 6, 7, 8. You're getting 8 rulers. And just for the record, those that don't know what it is, let me show you what a fussy cut is. Okay. Now let me pull this material out here. Now say you have a picture that you want on your quilt, not even on your quilt, you might want to applique it. Okay. Okay, so right here, this is a hot dog. Say I don't want nothing but that hot dog. This ruler lets you see how big it is and will it fit and how you can cut it out. I don't know if you guys can see that. It cuts out just that hot dog. Now, what if that hot dog was in the middle of a big piece of material? That's why it's called fussy cutting, because you picking out fussing with the material, which piece of the material you actually want. Now I see something over here that I would love to have. Look at this. Y'all see the peace sign? Now make sure y'all see the peace sign. So I could fussy cut that and put a dot at each corner or draw a line all the way around it and cut it out based on how big it is. Cause I know what bigger space that I have. So I'll be able to put it out. This is really a remarkable ruler, you guys, because I haven't seen anywhere that you can get all these different cuts in one ruler. Now, there's a lot of fussy cut rulers out there that have these pieces here separate, and you have to fuss with them to get them all together, and you can lose one. And since I'm going to classes and stuff, I needed something I could pick right up, and this I can pick right up and put in my bag, and I don't have to fuss over anything. So this what a fussy cut ruler is. But I showed it to them, and I told them at the time, I said at the time, I am not selling you anything. I just need to know, what do you think about this fussy cut ruler? Okay, let's go back to the face with me. Let me see, where am I at? Okay. I just told them that I was not selling them anything at the present time. I wanted to get their opinion on. Now, guys, I haven't been able to see the chat because I know you talking. I didn't speak to anyone. Oh, I am so, so sorry. Where is my chat? Okay, Miss Joy, if your internet, okay, turn your volume up on your computer. Okay, that's not it right there. Okay, so let me see where else. Excuse me just a moment, you guys, because I do want to hear what you say. See, I see something down there and I can't see what it say. Oh my goodness. Technical difficulties, y'all. Technical difficulties. And I pushed the wrong button there. Now it has nothing to do with Restream. It has to do, one, my tablet went out. So I'm trying to deal with you guys on two separate phones. So please forgive me. What is that? Okay, I wonder if that's my chat. Okay. I don't know if that's my chat or not, because I'm not seeing anything. Okay, it says something show. Then it says hide. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I'm so sorry, you guys. I have something that says donate and show. I don't know what that is. Oh my goodness. I am so, so sorry, you guys. Okay, but anyway, let's keep. We're going to make the best of what we got, okay? So, as I was saying, I told them I was not trying to sell anything. I wanted to know their opinion. And there was roughly about 60 people in the room. And I asked them if they could please raise their hand if this would be something that they would it's still way too small. Oops. It's way too small. It's actually bigger on the other. Okay, let me see if I can see it that way. Okay, try it again. Let me see. Okay. Hi, Tamu. At least I see Tamu is here. Hey, sister number 6. How you doing, my queen? I seen her. Who is that? Visionary Creations. Thank you. Oh, see, I'm sorry I missed you guys not speaking. Thank you guys for coming in, your support. I appreciate you so very much. Hey, Up Designs, you're going to be happy with me. You're going to be happy with me. Okay, who's that? Tim, you. Oh, that was, you see, you got to see some of the quote. I mean, I'm telling you, it was awesome. Awesome. Hey, Sean, thank you so very much for coming in. You got a chance to, oh, you said show the ruler. Yeah, I'm showing the ruler. Hey, DB, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you supporting me. Thank you guys so, so very much. And I didn't announce it, and I probably should have, but maybe I probably shouldn't. Just for the people that's in here, I'm gonna do. I guess I should write people's names down. Um, I have 3,000 subscribers. Yay! Let me ring the bell. So I'm gonna be giving away a 3,000 subscriber giveaway. So I'm not sure if I'll do it on a Zoom or if I do it on our next Monday live. Maybe I'll do it on our next Monday live. And guys, I do plan on coming on again Thursday with prayer. So that's one thing I want you to pass along, that I will be coming on Thursday with prayer again. Okay. Oops, I just missed somebody. Who was that? Oh, look, wink, wink, they're talking to DB. Who is that? Hey, Nikki, thank you for coming in, my queen. I appreciate you for your support. Thank you. Okay, so we are definitely going to do, thank you so much, Up Designs. Thank you. Who is that? Thank you. I can't see that. Oh, Tamu, thank you so much. Yeah, girl, I'm moving on up. Thank you, Gifted Hands. Thank you for coming in, Queen. I wanted to holler at you. Hey, Miss Kelly, you gonna be happy with me too. Your stuff is both all your stuff going out tomorrow. And I'm gonna do another giveaway. Okay, a 3,000 subscriber giveaway. Okay, but now I showed you guys the quilt that the guild gave me. I'm debating if I'm gonna add that one to our community quilt and auction that off. Because the lady actually gave it to me. But I really, really appreciate it. And just for the record, there was a young lady there that had watched my live for the first time on last Thursday when we did the prayer. And I thought that was totally awesome. Hey, sister, how you doing, Miss Vera? Thank you so much. But I still want to go through some Happy Meal. You know, Miss Joy love Happy Meal, okay? And to start it off, oh no, what did I do with it? Oh no. Shakari, that's my grandbaby, y'all. And I say grandbaby, she's 32, but she's still my grandbaby. Uh, I got a lot of stuff. I'll be going to a class next Sunday to learn a new technique. But okay, so let me show you guys this. It is from an anonymous supporter of this channel who doesn't want any acknowledgement. So I gotta make sure you guys totally understand that. She doesn't want any acknowledgement. Okay. So look at what she sent me. Isn't that nice? I'm going to be making some bags. And she sent me two, four, six, seven of these with the watermelon. Yep, seven watermelon. And she sent me, I told her to see if she can find, we don't have this stuff in LA. The stuff they give us is the leftover stuff don't nobody else want. You know, we're the stepchildren. So we don't have this pretty stuff. In her town, they had this pretty stuff. I'm gonna use these towels as the liner for the bags. Yeah, so we definitely know I'm gonna take three and make the bag. And so one towel will go for each bag. So I'm making two bags. And then gave me, oh, isn't this darling? Isn't that beautiful with those butterflies in there? Oh my goodness, look at that. That is so good. And she got a towel to go with this. So this is three mats for this bag. Okay. You know, my problem with selling things is I want to keep stuff for myself. So this is from an anonymous donor, a supporter of this channel that I want to say Thank you wholeheartedly. Thank you so very much for supporting this channel. And maybe I'll give one of these away as a, well, it won't be made by next week. So, but I could do that, for the 3,000 subscribers. But then I don't think, like I said, I don't know about giving away and support and selling things because I want to keep everything myself. Okay, so that's from one supporter. I have something else here that I put it down. Hold on. I know I picked it up. I just don't know where I went when I picked it up. I thought I picked it up. Please don't make yourself sick, Joy. See, I could be watching TV and just turn the TV and move the remote and don't know what I did with it. Okay, so let's make sure it's not over there because we're about to cut this material here. So I just don't know. So let me get to the next part of my happy meal. Okay, oh, which is very heavy. Oh, can you see it? Let's do the table big. Can you see it? Can everybody see that? Trying to make it big so y'all can see it. Tip it this way, tip it that way. Okay. Maybe we'll turn it this way. Y'all can see the picture. Can you see that? I see it in the camera. I don't know why y'all can't see it. Yes, sir, Bobby. I see it. Y'all don't see it in the camera? Okay, Miss Joy got a new baby. Uh, heavy duty brother 1034D. They have a D and they have a DX. The DX is made out of plastic, and the D is a heavy duty that's made out of steel and metal. So, all my items are men. I know how everybody, oh, she this and she that, she that. Miss Joy don't mess around like that. Anything that Miss Joy like, her motorcycle, her dually truck, her Cadillac lowrider, all of them was men. So my two printers, my sewing machine, my silhouette, and now this serger, and soon to be, very soon to be, my brother scan and cut. And I'm still waiting for that uh embroidery machine to fall from the sky. Oh my goodness, look at here. We got a lot of stuff to read. It might be a while for Miss Joy get to open that if she got to read all this. Ooh, it's all kind of manuals in here, y'all. What does it say here? Well, this one says it in French and Spanish, so we don't have to worry about that book. Okay, so let's see what is French and Spanish. And this one is in, well, no, this is English and Spanish. So what is this one? I know that's French. So I don't know. Maybe that's Italian. I don't know what the other one is, but it's a different language. If someone knows, please let me know. Who is that there? Hey, Christy. How you doing, Christian? Thank you for coming in, my queen. I greatly appreciate you. I can't see my hello, 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 Miss Queenie. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you, my queen. Thank you. And again, I always say thank you, my replay person. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. You know, I'm talking to you. Okay, so this is English and Spanish. This is French, and I don't know what this is down there. It says D so Vetrion de la Yeah, I don't know. But it's very close to Spanish, so I think this is Italian. Italian is pretty close to Spanish. But either way, this is my book. I can put this one away. A whole lot of stuff. Well, we know we won't be messing with this. And we won't let my husband get a hold of anything because anything he puts up, I never get to see it again. So he had lost my sewing instruction book already. Oh, it's a lot of stuff in here, y'all. Okay, this is the little side cuff. I don't know if y'all want me to pull all this out. It's a lot in here. Oh, it's a lot. And you know they got all this styrofoam. Miss Joy, sure appreciate somebody when they know how to wrap up something. Make it securely get here. You see all this styrofoam for that little bitty thing? Wrapped up. The pedal wrapped up. Oh, they gave me some thread too, y'all. Now this right here, I don't know what this is, but it's something secure. This was the only thing that was wrapped around that machine when it came all tore up. There was no security, no bubble wrap, no nothing. This little thin thing right here. That's all that was on that box. I'm gonna keep this so I'll be able to show somebody what I'm talking about. This is all that was on there. Now they got a whole lot. Oh, and they gave me a bunch of thread. And thread is now as much as they had to secure, they got thread everywhere down here, just bouncing around and stuff. Okay, all different colors. Oh, you know what? I think it's threaded already. I better be careful. Well, let's see how we're gonna put this thing up. I don't even know what. Okay, we got some more stuff here, some little cones or something. I don't know what they is, but it's four of them, so they must go on top of. Oh, some tweezers. I need some tweezers bad. I think I'm growing a beard. Okay, well now we can't put this here and pick up this machine too. So let me move this stuff out the way. And just for the record, I want everybody to hear we are still working on our community quilt and more. So I would prefer everybody send a 10.5 by 10.5 block to be added to the quilt. But if you don't sew and you don't know how to do a quilt block and you make cups, see now here's a cup that I made long time ago. Y'all see that? It's a coffee cup. I got it full of ink pens. You make cups. What else do I have close by me? Here, let me show you this. This is a thing to keep my ribbons in. You make something like this. Of course, I was in the rhinestones back then. Oh, this goes on to a cup that I made. This donut, but it actually is a stand, and it looks like a fresh donut. I don't know if you guys can see the pink in it really clear. It looks like a real donut, but it actually is a stand for making a phone or I mean making a cup or design. So many things. Whatever you make and you'd like to send it to the address that's below this description to be added to the quilt, to be added to the auction. We will be auctioning this off around the end of November, but I need everything in by October the 1st. Now, you have plenty of time. You know, if you want to go out and buy something that you wanted to be auctioned, you know, I was saying a quilt because it's the cold season and people want to wrap up and everything. And that's one of the things that I've started learning about is the quilt. So that's why we went with the community quilt. And the community we're reaching for, that we're reaching out to, say hello, you guys, to Facebook. Hey, Facebook. Say hello to TikTok. Hey, TikTok. And YouTube. So we're calling out to all three entities, social media, to come together as a community of social media. And we're getting this stuff together to auction off sometime in November for a boys and girls foster home here in Inglewood. And then at the beginning of the year, we'll start all over again. I'll get a committee of people that are East Coast and we'll do something, the same thing, a quilt or whatever. We'll see what the committee wants to do. And we'll give something away to somebody in the East Coast. I don't know if it'll be elderly people in a retirement home or in a convalescent home. I don't know if it'll be the foster care again, but we'll be raising money twice a year for the West Coast and the East Coast. Now, I do understand that Central Time, I don't know if that's considered East Coast or not, but I know we have 4 different time zones. We got Central, we have Pacific, we have Mountain, and what more? What's that other one I got over there? It's one more over there. Uh, so I don't know. Mountain and Central, is that both East Coast or what? But I do know Louisiana and places like that. They're only like I think 2 hours ahead of me. And then Florida, I know is 3 hours. So that's another time zone. We'll figure it all out. All I'm asking is let's come together for this first one so we can show our what is it? Solidarity of coming together as a community, social media community that care about others than ourselves. Because a lot of people only get on here and care about shaking their booty and boots on the ground. And oh, don't think I don't know how to do that dance though. Yep, I can do that. I can do that dance too. But I care about other people out there. And that's what this is about, showing our care. Okay. So here we go trying to pick this machine up. Oh, I actually can pick it up. This box is in the way. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go, y'all. You see it? Okay, let me move stuff out the way. Oh, y'all can see it on the front camera. You can't see it on the, or making all that noise. I'm sorry, because I know that bothers people sometimes. Okay, that's on, I don't know if that's on the table or the front table, but you see it. This is my new serger. The only reason why I got this is because I want to cut me one of them sweatshirts in half and some pants, sweatpants in half, and then put them back together with 2 different legs and 2 different arms. That's the one thing I know I got with this. But then I also was in a class, not a class, but a YouTube tutorial on making some pajamas. And I'd like to make me and my sister-in-law. She called me sister-in-law. I call her sister. Uh, we like to have little sleepovers, and she bring out the wine and the cheese and the grapes and strawberries, and I bring over the candy and the popcorn, and we watch movies. So I want to make us some pajamas one time. So that's what we're gonna do with this beautiful machine right here. Oh my God. Miss Joy is blessed and highly favored, destined to prosper, take over every part of my world with complete success because I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And this is evidence of that right there. So we're going to put this back over here. And I'm sorry I can't find my other piece of happy mail. Oops, okay. At least it fell right directly down in the box. I really want to find my other piece of happy mail. I don't know where it could have went to. Oh, there it is. I got it, you guys. I got it. Happy mail. Okay. So this is some happy mail. Everybody knows her. Who is that saying hi? I can't hardly see you. Kristen, show our love to Miss Joy by. Oh, yes, please like the video. Consider subscribing. Everybody knows her. Our loving sister, Sharon Davenport. Ugh, I'm so excited. I'm scared to open this. I kind of know what it is, and that's enough to excite me right there. Oh my God! Oh, look at there! Oh my God! This is the first patch Miss Joy made. Let me make sure you guys can see it. This is the first patch Miss Joy made, and I'm always teasing people. I'm bigger, bigger. I like bigger, bigger. So this was the patch that I made. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Sharon. And it's I like bigger, bigger. Did she do that or not? Oh my God. That shows me my design comes out okay. Oh my God. Several other people got it. Shay Shay's supposed to send it to me. I got to get it from Miss Shay Shay because I'm going to put it all over my jacket. And Miss Stephanie Calloway, she's making one for me. Miss Stephanie has a couple of the designs. I've made several patches, and I will be putting this up for sale. Now, this is a big one. Let's see. Do I have a tape measure here? And I usually try to keep my tape measure right here because that's the one thing that I'll whip out in a minute. Well, we don't have to whip that out. I got a ruler right here. Okay, so this one is okay. This one is one. Go right here. So this is a big one. This is 8.5 by 3.5. So it's pretty big going wild. So, but I know we made one smaller, you know, but it's befitting Miss Joy because I like bigger, bigger. Thank you so much. Wait till my husband come home and see that. Oh my goodness. I've been waiting, you guys. So she sent it to me. She said, pick it up, click it up. Ah, thank you so, so very much, Sharon. Wait, what is this? Oh, she just had it covered in there. Yeah, I don't blame her. Let's cover it back up. Okay, so that's Miss Joy's Happy Mail. The patch, our anonymous supporter, gave us those Dollar Tree dish mats to make some purses. And we got the Brother 1034D heavy duty serger. So now let's talk about our block for this week. Okay. So I have three colors here, and I want to talk about what we can do with three colors. Okay. Now, I really, really like this material here. This material, I do think is from, what is her name? I know it's Moda, but I'm not sure the lady's name. Is this one look, or whatever it is, you need to put your glasses on. Okay, this is okay, hold on. It's by this one is by I can't pronounce that if I wanted to. Anyway, their business is laundry basket quilts. That's the name of their business. The name, uh, well, one of it says Andover sweater weather fat 1040, created by, and they got this long name EDYLASILAR of laundry basket quilts. So they're the one that designed this pattern. Yeah. Okay. So that's who designed this one. One thing about it, I am gonna miss what's her name? Joanne. But and I got this fabric. I'm no affiliate here, but I do enjoy getting fabric from so yeah, SEWYEAH. They're out of Las Vegas and they all practically have sales every single day. And you can get some these are nice materials. This right here probably costs I don't know what it's 25 bucks for the three of them, and it's a yard of each. And they usually run like $18 or something like that a yard. And this one is from okay, it got initials and stuff on this one. I'm not that versed. Now you know who's versed in all this stuff? She done been to India and everywhere else getting some material. That's Sean, who will be coming on right after me. Sean, you forgot to tell people yesterday that I was coming on in front of you, but she'll be coming on right after me with Quilting 101 Part 2. Okay. And this is Quilt Blocks, I think Quilt Block 101 Part 4. Okay. So let's get to it right now. What I'm doing right now is I'm going to cut off, and I'm not going to waste it because this is some very, very beautiful material. I'm only cutting off. Okay. Yeah, I'm only cutting off. I shouldn't even cut off two pieces. I should cut off one piece. Let's put them together so we'll have the same amount. I want to make something what they call a star. Okay, hold on just a minute, you guys. I'm getting this together. So I can't see in the chat, but I want to welcome all of you here again. Anybody that goes live know what the old saying is. If you want technical difficulty, go live. So right as we was going live, my tablet took a dump. Now, it was still working, but it was working very, very, very slow. Okay. So now I'm just going to get all of these open because I only need a small amount for what I'm about to do. I don't even need a fat quarter size. I need uh smaller than a fat quarter size. But I'm telling you, if you've ever purchased a fat quarter, you can take a fat quarter and turn it and cut it in half, and you can make 2 blocks to send for the community quilt. Okay, so I got everything shook out here. Okay, make sure we got everything shook out here. We're gonna cut all three pieces of material at one time, so everything will be the correct size. And I'm going to be cutting. Uh, I'm going to attempt. I forgot the name of the thing I'm attempting. Okay, now got it here now. Okay, where's the ruler? Here's the ruler. No, that's something else. Okay, okay, we got it here, and there's still something else up under here. Something else is up under here. Nope, it's a fold in the material under there. Okay. One of them is folded up under there, keeps folding. Hold on. It's probably the green material. Yeah, it is. Because when I cut it, I want to be able. And what is this? Okay, let's put everything out of the way now. Okay. I hope you guys are bearing with me while I prepare this. One of the things that Miss Shawn likes you guys to see is the actual procedure of what you're doing. Oh Lord, look at that. That was a rhinestone up under there, y'all. Okay. And here's a rhinestone here too. Yep. At least I know what I'm feeling now. Okay. Okay. Now, Miss Joy is looking for, I know y'all think I'm crazy. Miss Joy is looking for, there it is. It's behind my water. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Now it is better, my purple rotary cutter. It is better that you stand up and use your rotary cutter. So you have the exact pressure that you want to put on it. Okay. Now, so we got a nice little cut that way, and we're going to fold that over, and we're going to get a nice little square cut this way. Oh, got to pull it up because I want to do it all at one time, and everybody has the right size. And this is not the right size. Okay, this one they say start at the bottom first. See that? Miss Joy can't even follow the doggone ruler. Now you pick it up and you move it up. Okay, so something going on right there, Miss Joy ain't hitting right there, y'all. Okay, and it ain't this. I should be standing up. Okay, let's see. Yep, we got it. Okay. And then we'll just fold the rest of this up. Well, y'all know Miss Joy didn't fold it up. But every time you pick this up, put it down, close it. It is very dangerous. Believe me, whether you can see it cutting or not, it is very, very dangerous. Okay. So now let's see what we got here. We have, this is a 12-inch ruler. So it looks like we got about 12 inches this way. And I wish I had measured it first. So we have more than 12 inches. So we have 12 and two more. So this is about 14. So 12 by 14. Okay. You guys know we're only looking for a 10 by 10. So even if you have something this big, by the time you get through cutting and moving and all those quarter seams, you would have done the and see all of this here, the salvage edge, this is going to be cut off. So you know what? Why don't we just do that right now? Okay. You need to press down on this thing when you're doing it. There we go. We got a smooth cut. Okay. And this is salvage. Now, all my scraps and little pieces like this, I'm saving it up in a bag. I'm gonna make my little Remy, the 2 point, the 2 pound Yorkie. I'm gonna make him a pillow. Okay. So there we go. So now we cut down even more. So that 18 got cut down a lot. Not what was it? 18, whatever, it got cut down a lot. So we're just shy of 12 and a half. Yeah, and we're still over here to 12. Okay. So what I want to do is I want you guys to see this. And I'm wondering if I can do it with this one. Okay. So now we said this is 12, right? So we want to come up. Well, let's do it this way first. Okay. So we want half. Okay. We want half. And so since this is like 12 and a half, I'm sure half would be not at the 6. It would be a little bit over the 6 here. Okay. I'm just putting a little mark here. Okay. Now, I don't know if y'all can see it, but I can. Okay. So I'm going to, this line over here is not straight, y'all. That's not straight. I should have cut that off. That's not straight. But, well, shucks. This is definitely straight. In quilting and making blocks, quilting period, cutting is very important. And your 1/4, oh, that's way not cut. Look at that, y'all. It's way up here, and then way down here is up off. Okay. Okay, so that's gonna cut it down some more, y'all. Why do I keep having a problem with that little part there? There go the pencil on the floor. Okay, let me get the pencil up off the floor now. Okay. Now we probably have to measure again. Well, at least now we really at 12. What did I do about little Bart? Well, I'm gonna mark it here. I'm gonna mark it here, and I'm gonna go across here. Oh, I was in the right spot anyway. That's my other mark down there. Okay, and I'm gonna mark this. And I am on the back of this material marker. Okay. Now we're going to turn this and we're going to mark it again. Now, okay. Now I have that rotary cutter that turns, but I'm not interested in turning any stuff right now. Okay. So we're going to put this down here, right here, and we're going to do it again. We're going to make a line here. I can't see the chat, you guys. So please know I appreciate you here. And I hope you guys are talking among yourselves, especially to those that know what I'm doing to draw these lines. Okay. So there we have a start, 4 box, right? Now we're going to go down the middle. Now, the only thing about making these lines, let's hope Miss Joy can cut like this. Okay. Now we're gonna go over here and do it again. Quilt blocks is your imaginations into the world of how can I make the block and how can I sew it together. At least that's my understanding because I am the number one rule breaker. And so anybody that calls the quilting police on me, I don't care because I might be doing something wrong, but we're going to see how it turn out. Now, them lines ain't all the way straight, but we're going to do what we can do to make happen what we can make happen. Now, this is the scary part, y'all. I'm telling you, I just now recently got used to cutting. I'm afraid of cutting this expensive material. You know, they always say if you're gonna practice, practice on some cheap material. Well, okay, we got that line straight. Okay, now we're gonna turn it. This is see, I mean, I need that board. Sakari, honey, could you come here, please, sweetheart? Let's see if my grandbaby can help me. Cause once I cut this other, it's gonna be hard to turn, and I wanna. Baby, could you come on that side over there? Look up under those rhinestones and see if you see that board that turns around. Yeah, no, it's a burgundy board. Move the rhinestones over to the side somewhere. I'm sorry, yeah. Ain't it a burgundy board there? Move that purple sheet up. No, the purple, yeah. Is it up under there? It's a cutting board that turns. It's not a red board under there. Okay, I wonder if it's on. Oh, it's in there. It's not up under there. I'm back. Okay, we found it. Y'all like my little commercial? Y'all know I didn't go pee this time. Not this time. Okay. Okay, so we putting this back together. And see, this turns. I don't have to worry about moving the material, but I got to get everything out the way when I'm trying to turn it. Oops, forgot to close that. Okay, so let's turn it. I had it right the first time. Let's turn it this way. And we're going to cut down here. Okay, let's make sure we got it. Make sure we got it. Okay. At both of the ends, at the very end, it didn't take. Okay. Okay, dokie. So we got it cut that way. And let's turn it this way. Now this is gonna be hard right here. Not really, because I can just cut them. Okay, let's see if we got that. Well, we didn't get the very tippy. Okay, let me pick this up and try to move it down and get that little corner there. Okay, well, we'll get that. Okay, so let's get this here at the bottom. Now, the reason why I didn't do this ahead of time, and some of you are probably saying, why didn't she do that ahead of time? Because you need to know what it takes to get to some of these squares that we're trying to do. And how are you going to know how I got it there if when you come on, I already got it all cut up? Hey, we got that. We got that. We got this. Okay, we got one more, y'all. Just one more. Just one more. Okay. Now this block is slight. Oh, look at me finna do this without the. Ooh, I really think I'm somebody, huh? Do we get that? Okay, looks like we got that. We got that. Okay. We cooking with gas, y'all. Cooking with gas. Okay. We do this last one and then that's it. Okay, let's see. No, we didn't get this one all the way. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now, as you can see, we have 8 triangles. Okay. Now, I'm going to take them off and put them to the side and keep 2 of them here. Oops. Well, that one didn't cut all the way. Okay. Okay. So here we go. We got 2 of them, and Miss Joy did not close this thing. Please, every time you pick it up, open it, put it down, close it. As you see, I have to keep reminding myself. I don't know if any of you old timers was in here when Miss Eve almost cut her finger off. And that was enough for me to try to make sure I stressed the fact of safety. Okay. So now we got this here, this color, and this. And you know I was wrong. I did cut right on the wrong side. Okay. So this is the good side up against the good side. I'm going to sew these 2 pieces together. Okay. Then over here, I'm going to take this, the good side, next to the good side. and sew these two pieces together. Now, if you can see, we have two totally different squares, right? So now we can just sew these two together and put them back together like this. And we already have half of a block. That's half of a block. Now I could take this other piece over here and put it here, or maybe let me see. I probably would do it this way, right there. Let's take this piece here and let's turn it. But turn it that way. Yeah, turn it that way. Let me just get one more orange piece here. I don't think I like it that way. I think I like it this way. Yeah, how about that way? Let's put an orange piece right there. And we could put, since there's two orange pieces over there, let's put two orange pieces here. So what I'm trying to do now is just show you different ways to make a block. Now, that's a block with three different colors, right? Let's change it. Let's see what comes about changing it a whole together different way. Are you guys seeing what's happening here? There's another block. See, today I just wanted to take some material and show you how. See there? It's a whole together different block. I'm not sure if anybody's taking pictures or not, but I need you guys to see how you can change the blocks. Now that was two times we changed the blocks, right? Let's see what else we can do. Let's change it again. Hmm. I probably would need a square for the one I'm thinking about right now. Since we don't have a square, we're just going to do this. We're going to make us a square. And see, another thing you should do that Miss Joy shouldn't have did, and Shauna's probably over there cringing in her seat. You should always iron your material. But because I knew I wasn't sewing today, but I just was showing you different blocks, I didn't iron. Okay. So now let's take this material and put it there. Take this material and put it there. Take this material and put it here. Take this material and put it here. Oh, here. Now, I don't know. Let me see if I can turn it so you guys can see it is an actual square. It's actually about a block again. There's so many different ways you can do with. Now, this is just three different colors. I could do a whole lot with just two colors. Okay. The time that it took me to move these around is the time that it would have took to sew and the block would be finished. Correct? So it would be finished. I just really want to see how many variations. So far we've done three variations, right? Okay, here goes four. Here go four. And it's still a square block. Now, when I'm looking in the camera, it doesn't show me with all these cracks and stuff. It just shows me that it's actually a square block. I hope you guys are seeing. Any questions about how you can sew this together and make even more? I wanted to show you a star that I learned about, but I should have cut four pieces of material because I would have needed a fourth color. Yes. See, these are all that will be your primary block colors, but you can also put another color. Say if I put white in here or black in here and make that what they call the background color. Now it's not background because it's not behind or under these. It's just more of it to give your eyes a rest to look something to look at. Right now I'm looking at this in the camera and it looks very well. It looks very well. So now I'm going to turn this and get it straight over here. Now now these are called, when you cut it like this is called a half triangle. Yeah, half triangle. Oh God, I really want to show you this one. Because these were cut in, oh no, these are quarter triangles because they was cut in half. Now if I had left it when I cut it just half, those are half triangles. And this one is a quarter because it's small. Now I could take this and then when you open it, of course, it would be like that. And then I could take these two and sew them two together. And when you open them, they would be like this. But let me show you what you'll get if you take both of these. This goes on this side, and this goes on this side. Now we're saying these are all sewn together. Am I correct? So what would happen is, mm, don't think I'm gonna make it. I cut it down. What would happen is when you open it again, you'd have this little one open this way. Oh, you know what? I turned them on the wrong side. It would be this way, and this would be this way, right? So they would be little squares. This didn't cut all the way, and I did it again. I'm gonna need me a Miss Joy police out there, y'all, to make sure you say, Miss Joy, close the rotary cutter. And it still didn't cut all the way across. You're gonna mess around, and make me use my scissors. That's because I'm not standing up cutting like I'm supposed to be. Okay. So now this would be this way. We would have four new squares. Four new squares. And eventually we could cut them up and put them all together where we would have eight new squares with eight new colors. Okay. So I just wanted to show you the various different. Now this is just three colors. And as you can see, I only messed around with what, four triangles. Okay. And I showed you at least four variations. And then I showed you when I cut this one in half, another variation. Okay. So the purpose of these Monday videos are to show you how to make quilt blocks. So today, and I will put this together and make a block from it. Today, Miss Joy showed you four different variations. Now, when she get over there to the machine and put these together, you guys remember these colors because who knows what variation she's going to stick with, because we still have two halves and we have four quarters. Okay. So we're going to make a block out of these. Okay. Now, remember, we have all of these left over. Okay. These would be making, like, this would be one block. So we have enough over there to make at least four of these blocks, which will make it one big block in this design. Okay. But because we're only putting one block in the quilt, and as I explained to you guys, I want to make sure everybody understands that the community quilt block will be blocks that will be sent in from various social medias, from YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. The blocks that I'm making here today are just, I mean, every Monday, are just blocks for every day. Okay, they're not designed to go in the quilt unless for whatever reason the community doesn't come together and don't send in enough for us to sew and make a big quilt. Then we can use some of these that I have created. We know we have one over there with the rhinestones. We have one that was done with the paper piercing stripes. We have one that was put together with the four four strips that we made into eight different strips and variations of design on that. So every Monday, like this is part four. So we have four blocks already. Okay. Now, how many blocks will it take? Just like the quilt. I don't know. Keep going till we run out. But it never can get too big. And just for the record, the Quilt Guild will be helping me put this whole thing together with all the blocks that people put in and get it sold correctly. For those of you that did not see the quilt that they gave me yesterday, the only thing I can show you is the back of it because it's so beautiful. This is the back of it. And I want you to see here. See, what we make is the quilt top. These lines all in here, that's the quilting process. That's when you take the top layer, the back layer, and then you put in the middle the batting. It's called a quilt sandwich. So once you put the quilt sandwich together, then you sew all these different designs and put them all together, which make a quilt. But what we've been doing is just the top slice of the bread. And just for the record, anyone that is sending in a block, you don't have to worry about the meat and the other slice of bread. I'm going to take care of that, okay? I'll finish the sandwich for you. Just send over the first slice of bread, and there you go. You have the address that you can send it to. In my description, there's a phone number down there. It's not on here, but there's a phone number. It's not due until October. And for those of you that may not be able to send a quilt block for whatever reason, because like I said, the quilt block can be applique. It could, and I know a lot of my people out here are doing applique and have embroidery machines. I'm the only one without an embroidery machine, but I'm not gonna cry. Okay, God gonna drop my embroidery machines from the sky. It's coming. Oh, it's coming. Okay, but you can do your quilt block from rhinestones, applique, sublimation, DTF. There's one more. I said it was five. Whatever you can put on a piece of material and send it on a square, 10.5 by 10.5, you're in. I could care less of anyone's skill level. You could have been quilting for a week, 2 weeks, 10 years, or 50 years. Everybody's welcome to send in a block. It's about the community. Now, we will have different various people, and one is she don't know it yet, but one may be unbiased because she had a beautiful um I think it was a rhinestone shirt with the YouTube logo on it. I'd like to have that in the quilt. I'd like to have somebody to create a really good Facebook logo and put that in the quilt. Someone to do a TikTok logo and put that in the quilt. I want all the logos. And as a matter of fact, I mean, if you guys know how to put your logos on a 10 by 10 and send it, that would be absolute. Oh, you know what? There we go. My logo back there. Y'all see my logo? That's actually my name. I used to make a funny face out of my name when I was in elementary school. And when it was time for me a logo, I was like, hey, what's wrong with the funny face? Okay, so I use that. Yeah, I might see about getting somebody embroidery in that or put it on sublimation or something and put that in there. Your logo would be very valuable, I think, to whoever uh, wins the quilt. Okay, we're going to auction it off with every other thing somebody sends, and it's for the Boys and Girls Club. Okay, so if we don't have any questions, I don't know because I cannot see the chat. Again, please forgive me. Anything that could happen would happen when you go live. And my tablet took a dump. So I'm trying to do this on my phone, and it's very difficult with, the table and here, but no excuses. You are my audience. You are my guests, and I want to give you the best, and I can only apologize. Okay. But please remember, you are more than enough. You are wonderfully and fearfully made. When you're going through hell, don't stop. Keep going. That's the only way to get through it. And please know, please know. And my replay people, I'm talking to you also. Please know that Miss Joy is praying for you every day. Y'all have a very blessed week, and I'll see you on Thursday for our community prayer. How about that? I'll see you on Thursday. Have a blessed day.